Hey everybody, welcome to Real Labs. It is July 2nd, Thursday night. The voice you're hearing is your host, Mr. James Young. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I'm joined, as always, with some very good, funny friends of mine. I got Mr. Mike Hurley from the Obligatory Podcast and the writer of the Lowdown with James on Xfinity Comcast. Mike, how you feeling, man?
Hey, man, doing good.
Yeah, I'm glad you feel good. Thursday, we're almost to Friday, baby. I'm also with my partner in crime, Mr. Miguel Colon Jr. Miguel, what's going on, man?
What's up, everybody? Just making my way through another $30 Amazon headset purchase. just trying, guys. If you listen to this show and you have any questions of Amazon headsets from $39.99 and under, hit me up because I think I've bought them all.
I think you have. Amazon loves you, by the way. Jeff Bezos says hi. Yeah.
You don't even know. With Busey, we spend about $36,000 a month on Amazon.
Every time I hear that, I'm like, Jesus, man.
It's a cool feeling because it's not my money, but it's still like because he'll want something weird. He'll be like, "Hey man, we need like one time it's serious. He was like, I want like an elephant head, but I don't want a real elephant." He's like, "I just want the most realistic looking elephant head," and it's fun because you get to be like, "Cool." I've never spent like 4 hours with no budget restraints looking for the most realistic elephant head on the market. And you get into the purchases.
And I love you. Must be like, hey, man, you mind if I ask you why you want that? He's like, I just do. And that's it, right?
I'll tell you why I wanted it for the bathroom.
Of course. Jesus, why?
Because we have a mountain goat. We have a mountain goat and a snow leopard that he bought from Burt Reynolds, back from Burt Reynolds' estate. And he has them in his bathroom. And he was like, we need an elephant. And it's one of those where I was looking at it and I was like, we do. Like it'll pull the bathroom together, No.
I got one rule: the biggest trunk in the bathroom belongs to me.
Wow.
Like I wish I
could have your
that
kids now, buddy. That rule ain't gonna last long.
I can have no visitors, Mike.
My boys already know, man. Once they get it, like my oldest is getting about like my height, and I told him, I'm like,
already.
Well, you know the rules in this house, man. Once you get taller than me, you move out. And he's like, no, I'm 18. I'm like, no. And he's like, well, then what am I going to do? I'm like, well, all you can do is like the Sylvester Stallone thing where you don't make eye contact with me and you hunch down when I'm walking through the room. Like,
Mike's got like prison rules.
Pretty much.
Mike runs the pod.
You want to live on this block? You bow down. That's
Mike's kids are in the yard smoking cigarettes. Like, man,
lifting free weights, talking but never facing the person they're talking to.
Yeah,
just lifting man. Rocket's
the question was never, am I going to get your cornbread? The question was, it's always been my cornbread.
Hey, cornbread.
I don't
You're just
want
holding
his
it for me.
chop. I want his life.
Yeah.
Blood in, blood out for you there, boy.
Yeah, it was. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Bato. It's a very special birthday. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, guys. It is Larry David's birthday. That dude is 72 years old. Larry David, I looked it up, is worth $400 million.
And I'm guessing that man spends like $30 a day max.
Max.
He's like that miser kind of guy. He's like that uncle or grandfather, somebody you have that you're like, they got a good job, but they just can't see spending like $7 for a movie ticket. And you're like, but I want to see the movie. They're like, it'll come out on cable in a year.
But grandpa, you're going to be dead. Yeah. I'm with you. Bro, Larry David doesn't look like he spends any money. He doesn't look like a guy that's buying a sports car. He's not buying Bugatti. Like, he doesn't look like he spends money on – he don't even look like he spends money on a haircut. You know what I mean? Like, look at that dude.
Jerry Seinfeld and single dads throughout the country have kept New Balance in business. They're like, no, the big white puffy high tops with thin jeans, that's what's going to come back around.
And mom jeans.
New Balance sneakers say, I don't even want to take a political stance. I just want to barbecue. A guy in a New Balance, he's like, I don't want to talk about the flag.
Why, if you're going to use them to mow the lawn, do you get the white pair? That's what I don't understand. My dad always had the white pair, but they were green on the bottoms because they were his lawn mowing shoes.
We refer to those as the sex offender sevens.
Yes. or they're the choice of all veterans. Like, if you wear New Balance, you've probably seen a war. Like, you've probably been in one before.
There's like a post 9/11 veterans get up now, which is like cargo shorts, New Balance, tucked in shirt, and then
Yeah.
hat with like and then it's like that's all of us need to pay attention to that, because 20 years from now, when we're old and nobody cares, we're gonna get our free Golden Corral. And I'm gonna walk in with you throw your hat on, you know, they're like, thank you for your service. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing my Veterans Day Golden Corral?
Why are you wearing the cargo shorts? Never know when you're gonna get called back.
Yeah.
I keep 2 extra clips and some rations over here.
What? You say there's a robber come to the front door? Good thing I wore my New Balance. Here we go. It's go time.
Let's see who's more nimbly bimbly. You know?
Well, the reason I bring up Larry David is because this dude's 72. As comedians, we're supposed to know everything about Larry David. The guy co-wrote Seinfeld. He's the creator of it. Has a huge show, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm going to give you a little comedian confession. I have not seen not 1 minute of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's
not
a good
one
show. It's
I hear that.
To me, it's like remember when Mr. Pibb came out with like Mr. Pibb Max? It's like Seinfeld Max. You know?
Is it really?
Yeah, because it's HBO Seinfeld almost in a way. And I don't mean it's Seinfeld. I just mean Larry David cannot, as a creator of Seinfeld and stuff, cannot not present that New York neurotic character that we loved out of Jerry Seinfeld without it being him too. And
it's all about him. It's a selfish take, right? Because
he's horrible.
Seinfeld's very selfish. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Larry David's a horrible person. JB Smoove is in it. He's hilarious.
Gotcha.
Larry David basically adopts a family from New Orleans after Katrina, and it's JB Smoove and his family, and they just become homeboys throughout the show, and it's great.
Oh my God! So the basis of their friendship is he adopts a black family.
Yeah.
After Katrina, because he thinks he's doing something good.
Yeah, and I mean JB Smoove is hilarious.
Good
He's just JB
Lord.
Smoove times 10. Lin-Manuel Miranda was on that show playing himself too, man.
Was he really?
Great. Yeah,
they got to say the woman that played Larry David's wife, Cheryl Hines.
Cheryl Hines, yeah.
She's from Orlando.
She was actually in Orlando. Remember before it was Shrek, it was like the Alfred Hitchcock experience at Universal Studios.
I've seen that. Yeah.
And you would see like they would redo the shower scene like with live actors. She was actually one of the girls that would play the girl screaming in the shower. She had the flesh bodysuit. And if I'm not mistaken, she actually worked over at Sluice on International Drive, the dinner theater.
She did.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I forgot that. You're right.
I guess a few years back, she came back and went to Sluice and everybody was like freaking out because she was there, but she stayed and talked to the cast and everything else.
That's really cool.
It's always cool when you hear it. Like when you really look back and think of how many like people who became stars did their time at theme parks. You know, like a lot of the boy bands were recruited right from the theme parks. I think Kevin from Backstreet Boys actually was one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles over at Universal for a while or something.
I believe it. Steve Martin worked at theme parks for many years.
Disneyland,
I like when you hear good stories about celebrities. I think so much so though. I think I'm down to make up sometimes. Just lie to make someone sound great, you know. Just be like, Keanu Reeves, and not even about me. Just be like, Keanu Reeves one time rolled up next to this man who was pushing a cart of apples, and just like wander off on a story that just sounds so incredible. And I'd love for people to just meet Keanu one day, be like, I heard the Apple story, and he's like, what? You know,
it's funny. I'm actually working on a new podcast. I got two podcasts I'm working on. One is just like fun, interesting, weird facts, like kind of like tell me something I don't know, where I have people come on from different fields and just tell me stuff I don't know, which there should be plenty of that to go around because I don't know.
Amen.
Lot,
I'm with you on that.
The other one is just a conspiracy theory podcast, but I don't do stuff like the moon landing or any stuff like that. I just literally make things up, hoping to find people who will pick them up and try to make them like fake news.
Alex Jones is gonna sue you.
Alex is like, whoa, he's not doing gay frogs, is he? That's my thing.
Comedy. James, what would be a conspiracy theory you would make up and you would stick by?
Like, swear to God, it's true.
Swear to God, you just make it up. You swear to God, it's true.
Yeah.
That eating Lorna Doone cookies can give you cancer.
Yep. Be like,
I'd be like, yo, my auntie, she died of cancer. What kind, Lorna Doone? Sugar cookies, baby. Sugar cookies,
I would
baby.
start telling everybody that the Canadians made it to the moon, but no one cared.
That seems like it could have been.
Yeah,
it's believable. It's
and they didn't want to
believable.
ruffle anybody's feathers and be rude about it, so they never mentioned it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. The guy just showed up with his flag, like, "Oh, pardon me."
There's a Tim Hortons on the moon.
Yeah.
And, it's just slinging donuts. Timmy Who's.
Oh, Himmy Who's. I love that because they would let us do it too. Like, oh no, it's fine. You can take credit. It's fine. We'll just
Don't ruffle any feathers, Buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen what you Americans do when you discover things.
Yeah.
You want it to be yours.
Yeah. We have an Indigenous Peoples Day. You guys have Walmart in Arizona. And
Yeah,
that's
you
where
do.
you celebrate
Yeah, you do.
your Indigenous people.
Yeah. And it's bigger than the reservation you gave to the people.
Let's not get crazy. Now, I want to ask you guys really quick before we go here. I've never seen, like I said, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Is there any show that you guys hear about, like everybody, it seemed like everybody under the sun watched except you? Like, I've never seen Tiger King. I've never seen one episode of Downtown Abbey, and people swear to God that was the best thing ever. Is there any show?
I've never seen 13 Reasons Why, and everybody was telling me about that one on Netflix.
And you're like, what is it about? Suicide. You're like, oh, this is going to be a family show. Great.
Yeah.
Sounds uplifting.
A lot of people are talking about that show, You.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it got more talk because I guess Chris D'Elia played a comedian who was also a pedophile on that show who gets murdered.
What a stretch.
And now this happened, so it's got a lot more talk. I'm like, well, why am I going to watch the show if everything's just going to happen in real life? It's almost like a real life Simpsons. It's like they predict the future.
Chris D'Elia did it already. You know.
Oh man. Allegedly, we gotta say allegedly because he said I didn't do it.
You don't gotta say allegedly. He does. You know.
Okay. That's true. God, late man. Ugh. It's a nasty charge. I pray for everybody involved in that. But damn, that's a nasty charge.
It's always hard when the statement from the PR guy comes from like, look, he never did it. It never happened. Everybody who's saying everything is a liar. And by the way, he feels horrible about it and it will never happen again.
Yeah.
You're like, well, which he's like, he came out with a statement. He's like, I'm trying to be a better person. It's like, well, if you didn't do any of it, then
yeah.
Look, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I didn't do this. But I am sorry. It happened. What happened? Well, nothing.
One time you found out about it is what I'm sorry about.
My buddy Jonathan broke my cousin BJ's car window one time, and BJ calls him up, and he's like, what happened? And Jonathan goes, nothing happened, and if anything happened, I'll pay for it.
Like a pregnancy? If that's not a soundbite, it should be.
You know what? If they would just stop testing for broken windows, there wouldn't be so many broken windows.
That's another soundbite. Oh my gosh. Guys, don't go anywhere when we get back on Real Last. We're going to be discussing some important things like the Christmas season is halfway upon us. That's right. We're halfway there. Hope you guys got your gifts ready. I'm a size 8. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you, as always, for still tuning and rocking with us on Real Last 104.1. Just want to remind you that you can catch up on all of our shows on the iHeart app. You can always follow us on iTunes and, oh, God, I just went postal there. Not postal. What do you call it? See now. Spotify is what I'm trying to get out of my mouth, everybody. Yeah. And don't forget, you can always follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and now YouTube. So please go to that, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm joined with Mr. Mike Herlihy and my partner in crime, Mr. Miguel Colon Jr. Now, guys, there's a silly little holiday that happened last week. I don't even remember what the name of it is. I call it silly because it's basically a marker letting people know that we are halfway to Christmas. Now, I know you might be thinking, James, man, we got 6 months till Christmas. Why is it a big deal?
No, James, I'm thinking we ain't going to have Christmas this year.
Are we canceling Christmas?
Bro.
Damn.
Why? Has Christmas been saying derogatory things about African Americans?
First of all, have a white Christmas? Like, no, I'm going to have whatever Christmas I want.
There you go.
It's going to be.
Hey, that's less about blacks and whites, more about Bing Crosby beating his wife. All right?
Yeah. Hey, she had a mouth on her. You know?
That she did. What do you tell a woman with 2 black eyes? All right. Anyway, reason I bring it up is I think I'm a pretty good gift giver, but me and my wife go back and forth about the gift I like to give, she's like, no, you can't give that to people. It's impersonal. I think people like easy. I think people like a gift that gives them choices, gives them variety.
Oh,
So
you like
I
to
am a
give gift cards.
I love giving out gift cards, man. Why? I mean, it makes it easy. I'll give you a nice sum. Like I'll give you like the Visa card. I'll get you one to a good restaurant because people like to eat. They like when they don't have to, worry about dinner that night. I'm that person. My wife's like, no, it needs to be personal. She
If-
likes to go and peruse a store, touch everything.
Here's the thing,
Go ahead.
James. If it's supposed to be personal, then it does need to be personal. If
Okay.
it's just like hey, here you go. Here's a gift. I love you. This is because they're gonna love it. Yay! I can buy whatever I want.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, like, if it's for your girl or your wife, and you still want to be personal, you pay attention to the wants and needs. Because a gift card basically is cool. Nobody says, hey, that's. But if the person wants you to recognize their wants and needs, then the gift needs to be personal. Like,
I get it.
If you want to congratulate somebody, like, hey, let's say you're like, hey, man, you've been a part of my team for 5 years, and I want to congratulate you. A gift card doesn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because it says, like, hey, you've been a part of this for 5 years. I don't know what you like. Buy something you want. So if the gift's supposed to be personal, make it personal. But I mean,
I've
for
never-
the kids, yeah.
I think
But you're
there's
right.
nothing better than giving like a gift that people had mentioned they wanted, or you were out one day. Like I take notes, man. When I walk around with the kids or the girl or anything, like I'm sitting there taking notes. And then when it comes time for a birthday or Christmas, I just go back to the notes. And then when they open it up, it's like they almost forgot that they had wanted it, or
they mentioned it to you. Yeah.
And then they like the fact that, oh my God, you remembered this from when I said it that one time. I'm like, and if I didn't have the notes, forget about it.
But really quick, in my defense, though, we're talking 27 years with my wife. So
I get it. There's no more spark.
Yeah.
Nah.
The love is gone. It's passionless, just pitter patter, make it through.
Maybe
the
you
next
can
day.
give her a gift card in front of people. I know that's your thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Why not just give her a copy of Groundhog Day, since it's the same thing every day?
You guys aren't helping. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, friends.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a person open up a gift card and look mad. They're like, woo, gift card. Like everybody's happy.
27 years. You should know her more now. It should get easier.
Yeah. Why do you hate your wife?
God, thank you.
Everything she's done for you, Jane.
Yeah.
Really?
True. It's true. I'm a horrible person, guys. I'm a horrible husband.
And LaShawn, why would you let your friend
soundbite
James
for the
talk
week.
so bad about Beyonce?
First of all, that was Jersey. That's
Kid, how do you feel about that? Like me and my wife argue. I love giving gift cards. She says it's
like
not
gift
personal
cards.
enough.
It is personal. If you like Best Buy's my favorite store. If you give me a Best Buy gift card, it's better than the little stupid dinner I'm probably gonna get taken to. I'd rather have the Best Buy gift card.
Oh,
Mike, I'm sorry that we're romantics and these beasts don't get it. You know?
No,
I already know Mike. In a year from now, Mike's going to get us all the most personal gifts because he took notes. And it's just going to be gift card for James, gift card for Ken, headset that works for Miguel. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So maybe you guys can help me. I've been looking through some things. Like, this is not the main gift, because when you're married this long, you don't get just one gift for her. You get her a few things.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something a little different. And Ken, I think this gift may be right up LaShawn's alley. You tell me if I'm crazy. It is called the Minute Mimosa Sugar Cube Kit. And basically what it is, it's flavored cubes that you can put inside any champagne, and in a minute, it makes it into a mimosa. And it comes in a variety. Like, that's right up LaShawn's alley, right?
It's the Kool-Aid lady selling the little squares from the ice cream.
No, I actually like
Mountain Berry Blast champagne.
Now
no Mountain Berry Blast, man.
You
but
put
it
a
does
drop
have
of LSD on that cube. Now you got yourself a drink. Right?
Whoa, now you got a case. Okay, that's different, bro. So it comes with peach, raspberry, strawberry, more. Now I actually thinking about getting that from my wife as one of her gifts, because that's different. It's cool. It's personal. She loves mimosas, so I know that. So that would be something a little personal.
Why don't you look at the champagne of the month club too?
Yeah,
that ain't bad. That actually is not bad.
Yeah, man. This way, every month she gets you. It just is a nice thing to remind somebody every month. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. You know, and you can use one of your gift cards to pay for it.
I like that, man. I like that a lot. Okay, what about for a friend? Now this, I'm thinking what's going on in the world right now, and we're gonna be with COVID for a little bit here. It's not just gonna go away. So what if I buy like a person, like a friend of mine, just a friend, phone sanitizer and charger. You basically take your phone, you put it in this little kit, you drop it in, and it will sanitize your phone for you. Because they say that cell phones are one of the nastiest things that can carry bacteria and germs and whatnot. So what if I got that for a friend? Would that be cool? It charges the phone while it sanitizes it. Would that be cool?
How good of a friend? Like, what level of gift should? And what does this cost? Like, and the
Let's say,
cost
like,
could be a factor, but you know, sometimes it plays it. If this thing's
I'm
too
thinking, like,
expensive, no, you know.
I'm thinking coworker level.
Yeah, okay. Like
And it's
Secret Santa.
it's like $20.
Secret Santa is some of the coolest gifts you get because back in the day, people used to go like Sharper Image and get you something.
Yeah,
like $20
yeah,
that you
yeah.
were like, oh, look, it's a
Yeah.
pen case that's solar powered. I don't want it or need it, but I got it. You know, it's like having
Now,
a daughter.
what about this for people who drink coffee? Like I'm a coffee drinker. Like I live on coffee. You know that I can drink coffee. Mike, you've been with me at Afro in the office. I will drink coffee all day. Love it. This is kind of a cool gift for the dudes who like tech and they like coffee. There is this coffee cup and it has a warmer, and this person can adjust the temperature of the warmer from their cell phone. It's for the tech guy. Ken, you must not drink coffee because you're laughing, bro.
No, I don't drink coffee. No.
Oh, that's why, bro. That's
Or you
coffee.
just get your ass up and go warm up the coffee. Like,
You got some high maintenance friends, man. That's just,
Okay, Ken, this might be for one of your kids, your young kids. It is a backpack that has a digital display on the back of it, and the kid can control what's displayed on the back of the backpack. You can write words, you can make pics on the back of it.
Oh yeah,
and it'll light up in
will
different
never
colors.
be any obscenity on the back of those.
Never.
backpacks.
Yeah.
Never. Nothing
James,
can go wrong here.
So
No,
you're
but
saying the
not-
kids? Go ahead.
You're not even allowed to have a backpack that's not clear in school anymore. So
Yeah,
you can only wear it around the house.
But you could write "I'm good." You don't need to search my backpack on the back of it.
Or somebody can hack it.
The calculators, yeah.
No, somebody can hack it and put the old kick me on it. And old school. That's old school right there, man.
There you go. So let me ask you this: since you guys are so great at giving gifts, is there any gift you guys can remember giving in your entire life thus far that you were like, "Man, I nailed it for this person," and they were like, "Oh my God," or "Man, that's great"? Did you guys ever give a gift like that?
Oh,
Man,
yeah, 100%.
Oh God, what was it, Ken?
100%. I gave Sean D's nuts. Woo!
Hey, this is the show.
Mike, that was at
This-
112:35. Just
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I don't edit anything out anymore. I just send this
I
over. I'm
walked
done.
right into that too, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah.
don't know anybody. My wife would tell you that, and I'm an amazing gift giver. I bought her a car for her birthday. Like, what do you?
You did. You did.
Bought her
You
car.
did buy her.
Yeah.
You bought her a very nice car for her birthday.
Very nice
sir.
car, and while I'm
And then
driving,
she lost her job for
200,000.
you.
Yeah.
and then another family's gonna enjoy that very nice car.
That's funny. Yo, Mike, that is funny.
As we say, it's so true.
It is. That is so funny. Babe, what'd you get me? I got you me. This is what you get. Oh, I love it, Ken. So can you give a really good gift? You gave a car. Now, Mike, I got to give you credit. You give really good gifts to people.
Yeah.
You're a giver, man. I know that about you. Like you're a
thanks,
good
man.
dude. No,
Yeah.
it's true, man. It's true. You do
Yeah.
nice things. Like you go out of your way to do things for your kids that we wish we could have done when we were little. Like, yeah, I know that about you. Like your kids have an array of comic book costumes that I'm jealous of. Like the things you get them, even the Voltron die-cast metal toy that you got your son. I remember I was jealous. I wanted to play with it. Like you do some amazing things.
It's funny because right now I'm watching on eBay in Australia. I'm bidding on a Ben 10 Omnitrax watch that apparently hooks up to a DVD player and does all this stuff because my oldest is on a Ben 10 kick. And he keeps finding things that have been discontinued and now collector's items. For Christmas, I got him a Darkwing duck gun that really shoots smoke. But like it was new in the box and it was like $200, retailed for $25 when it came out in like 1993. But new in the box, I had to pay $260 $50 for it. I'm telling the guy, I'm like, no, I don't collect that. My kid's going to use it. He's like, I almost don't want to sell to you. I'm like, what? You like 50 years old sitting there on a whole bunch of toys, you know? And now I'm trying to.
You're like, listen, Kevin White. Nah, I need this gift for my kid.
Toys are meant to be played with, man. Kevin White, I will say this: Kevin always buys one to keep in the box and one to play with, whatever he gets.
I have a friend like that. He's like that with he's a big Transformers guy, and he has one where he opens the Transformer, and he has one where he has in the box for the collectible.
Yeah, he collects Transformers.
Yeah, he has.
That's how I'm with weed. I'm like,
smoke. James is about to say something. Just to look at. I stopped for a second. I thought you was gonna try to get me, bro. No, bro. Mm-mm. No, bro. Okay. I saw your face. You saw my face. I couldn't hold it in. This the show, bro. I thought yesterday would have been the show because I said White Devil and Cracker. I just knew that was it.
Whoa, left that all in. Left that all in.
God.
Number one show in Eatonville.
Yep.
We just got picked up in Atlanta and DC.
You know, Cracker Barrel just dropped us. You know that, right?
And apparently we're now booked to open for the RNC. I don't know.
Yeah, James. Let me be honest, James. Cracker Barrel don't sponsor us. Me and you sponsor Cracker Barrel.
Oh, we should have never turned Waffle House down. Anyway. Oh, that's hilarious when that cracks me up. Miguel, you a good gift giver though, man. You man. You nice with it.
I love paying attention to something that I like, or I love just knowing like I'm gonna get you this in a couple months, and you don't even remember bringing up that you wanted this. Because man, I think what it really does is it says, and I mean I know there's a selfishness to it because I love it, but what it does is it just says, hey man, like you weren't just wasting your breath when you said this months ago.
And that hits them when they finally get it.
Yeah, man.
So wait a minute, you remember I wanted that blue top, but you forgot I didn't want you to cheat on me? Well, I can't remember everything you say.
We'll be right back on Real Laughs.
We're always talking.
Welcome back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Laughs on 104.1. I'm your host, Mr. James Ian. I'm joined with Mike Herlihy, Ken Miller, and Miguel Colon Jr. Now, I want to remind everybody you can listen to all our past episodes on the iHeart app. You can listen to us on Spotify as well as iTunes. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Facegram is what you do in the bathroom of a club in the 80s.
Yes. I'm fine. I'm good. We're
gonna sell these stocks, Kevin. We're gonna sell these stocks.
Oh man! Can y'all hear my kids?
No, what's going on?
No, we're like you, man. We learned to tune them out a while ago.
True.
Dude, no, they keep yelling. That's how I had to run out there. I had to run out there because my daughter's like, there's like bugs flying in my room. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I go cut the TV on, and it's like look, bugs flying everywhere. And I'm like, what is going on? So that's why I missed the first segment. So I'm looking, there's no food or nothing. And I move the TV, and there's two skeletons of geckos underneath her TV.
See, man, now that the geckos are dead, the bugs are just out of control.
Yeah, man.
They haven't been here since March. So nobody's been in their rooms. So I moved the TV. I'm like, oh well, there it is. Cause I'm like, y'all can't eat up here. You can't eat up here no more. You can't breathe up here no more.
Wow.
Then I'm like, hey, if y'all want to breathe, go ahead. I was just going geckos. Now they're in there screaming again, and I can never tell if they just joshing or they something really wrong.
Gosh, I forgot
y'all couldn't hear them.
No, it's okay. It's all right, man. You killed them geckos. Now your insurance gonna go up. You ain't gonna save 15%.
I hate insurance, bro. I had to get new homeowners insurance this week.
You an adult now, baby. Look at you.
It's when I tell you, it's such a dude. I got the exact same coverage from a whole nother company. It was like $1,000 more. I was like, you got to be. You how? I said it's the same house as it was last year. All I did was add grass.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, excuse me, there's more bugs now.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the thing is, as houses get older, like people, more accidents can happen. They could trip, they could fall, they don't.
Yeah, you don't know what happens, man. Your house might commit suicide.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we've been monitoring your Instagram. You barbecue a lot in front.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How you?
You like cigars with lighters that are way too big.
So I'm doing everything in front of my house I shouldn't be doing, but I end up going with Farmers because I like their commercial and it was the same as my old insurance. But dude, that commercials are hilarious to me.
They got a great dating website. So
Farmers Only.
I didn't even know.
Just me,
if you're dating on Farmers Only, man, you better be cool with the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
You
better be cool with statues, bro.
Yeah.
First question: I want to pull your panties down like Antifa's pulling down statues. You know?
Whoa!
Yo, that's in his bio.
Yeah. As long as you can stonewall my Jackson, you know.
That's in the dude bio, bro.
That dude brings the fish that he caught in his profile pic. Like he brings it on the date.
I'm against anybody else having 40 acres and a mule. However, I do have 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. Kid, nobody told you that the American dream was going to be so much money, right? Like everybody always tells us when you get older, you're going to need to buy a house because it's your house. But nobody tells you about homeowners association. Nobody tells you about
that whole American dream was propaganda put together in the 60s to get people to buy houses. Because I was telling my friend this. He's like, I own a home. I said, no, the bank owns a home.
Owns your home,
You're not paying for that joker. Guess who coming? Now if you paid your house off, okay, you own it.
Yeah.
Do you have the pigmentally challenged picket fence?
I have the Italian. I'm getting the Italian picket fence.
You getting that devil picket fence?
I'm getting the devil picket fence, baby.
That's why I do. One of the nicest things about renting is like, I think this is like 4 weeks ago or so. My air condition just went out, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna grab a hotel room because in the morning this is gonna get fixed."
That's it.
It's because it's not mine. You know,
Miguel, you just said the magic words. When you rent, it's somebody else's problem. But man, Cannon, when you own that house and that AC will go out because they're not designed to last in Florida.
I've been fixing stuff. I've been changing stuff. I mean, Mike, you rent, right?
Yeah, I rent.
But you fix stuff around the house,
dude.
Though.
The other day the dryer went out. All right. So I had a dryer from my old apartment, so I just swapped it out. Then that dryer stopped working. So all of a sudden I got a load of laundry with no dryer. Man, what did people do before YouTube? Like I worked on cars before YouTube. I had the Chilton's manuals.
I had the Chilton's books,
and I would fix my own cars. But man, I spent 20 minutes on YouTube, and I'm telling you, I'm leaving this comedy thing behind. I'm putting the Maytag man out of business, man. I not only took apart one dryer, but I'm like, oh, man, I needed a new heating element. I needed a new thermostat, and looked at the old dryer that wasn't starting. I'm like, wait a minute. I went over and popped that off. So many interchangeable parts, man. Within an hour, that dryer was back up and running. You think anyone in this house came over kissing my ass because they got dry clothes now?
No.
You think anyone bows down to me, treats me like a messiah? You think anyone knows they could have been walking around in soggy underwear if it wasn't for me? Nope. I just got to live my own truth, Ken. I got to walk through going, I know that not only did I give these people life, but the only reason they continue to live is because I provide.
You're damn right. You're
like SEAL Team 6.
I'm sorry.
You know what you did. You know what you did, and no one else does.
I didn't mean to say that so loud. They're trying to sleep. I apologize.
Hey, James, when you do the flyer for the Thursday show, man, you need to put a picture of Mike and a dryer to give him props, bro. Let the world know.
With the crown. It's a master dryer.
Yo, when Mike was talking, I was so moved. I heard like the glory thing behind me. And I was waiting for Mike to be like, we're landing on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landing on us.
I'm sorry, man. Just nobody lets me talk in this house. So,
brother, who are you telling, sir?
I'm with you, Mike, dude. I fixed so much stuff. Like yesterday, a breaker shorted, and I'm on there looking like, what do I do? How do I change this fuse? All of this stuff. And I found a fuse box. I'm flipping it, and I'm like, it's not coming on. What is wrong with it? So I'd have to end up tracing it. Now it's my garage. It's in my garage, so I trace it. Apparently, whoever wired this damn house wired the garage stuff to the laundry room.
Yeah, because
So
he
I had
didn't have YouTube.
I had to flip the laundry room circuit breaker, and then the thing popped back on. I'm like, who designed this house?
What year was it built?
92.
All right. Yeah.
I was like, so
A lot of cocaine in 92, Ken.
A lot of cocaine.
A lot of cocaine.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
You want to put all these breakers together? No, let's just get out.
Hell of a drug.
Put it over here. It looks better. The feng shui.
That's right.
It works.
Man. Never tried cocaine, by the way. I was afraid to try it, man. I was always just a weed guy. Just like, I don't want to. Yeah.
I have never done cocaine. I've smelled it, but I've never. I know what it smells like, but I've never used it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Numb gel.
The minute you do cocaine, you realize you don't have enough cocaine.
Yep, that's what I heard. Yep,
we need more. That's why anybody who has coke dealers has two: the one who's up at night and the one who's up real early in the morning.
Wow.
So that at the end of the night, they're like, "Wait a second, Rodney's about to be up in like an hour. We can push through."
And I've been up for 2 days.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with cocaine. You got to have the right people to be doing with it, because there comes a time when everything's closed. There's no after party you're left to go to. And you still got that one friend who's like, man, if we can just find like another little bit for just me and you. I'm like, it's 6 a.m., dude.
Yeah.
There's nowhere left. There's nothing to do. Yeah, but just like a little. I'm like, why would you? I want to go to sleep right now is what I want to do.
And cocaine is like, it's like the banker in Monopoly. Whoever's the banker in Monopoly is stealing money. Whoever's breaking out the lines is stealing coke. Like, let's get the lines ready for everybody.
100%.
So we've heard.
Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly.
You guys aren't going to believe this, but when you got a nose like this, not many people offer you cocaine.
I believe it.
They're like, unless you're buying. Okay.
Mike, you got the long nose. I got the hammerhead wide. You know?
No. Look at my nose. It looks like the rear end of a Volkswagen.
You look like you did cocaine and they took that middle piece out.
Yeah.
Telling you, but look at my nose.
Yeah.
Look at that, bro. Yeah, nobody's like, James, you want to try? You know what? Never mind.
You have that nose and no cauliflower ears. That doesn't make sense whatsoever.
James got the UFC fighter nose.
I do. Like, yo, how many times your nose been broken? It came like this. Look at that. Good Lord, man.
Sometimes I mess up and Michelle gets mad. You know?
Yes, true. I look like if we're trapped in a room and there's a limited air, you're gonna have to kill me because I'm gonna suck all the oxygen out of that room.
You look like you have a permanent breathe right strip, but it's invisible. Like it's invisible.
Yeah. No idea why it's like this, but you're welcome. Here it is, people. That's what I got. Big ass nose to go with this big ass. Anyway, so nobody I take is going to be performing anytime soon. I know we talked about this before. Everybody's going to stay their ass home because we don't want to catch the COVID.
This weekend. Not for White Independence Day, bro.
No. White Independence Day.
Ken, are you grilling, man? You grilling?
Come on, grilling. You know it, bro.
You smoking or grilling?
I'm smoking, smoking.
What are you smoking?
Grill in a minute. I'm gonna do some ribs, and I got the girls this weekend. They don't do ribs, so I do chicken for them. So ribs and chicken.
Yeah,
gotcha. I'm grilling.
Nothing screams independence more than celebrating with American flags and fireworks made in China.
There you go. There you go. You damn right. It's America, best damn city in the world. There you go. Miguel, what are you doing, man, for the 4th?
I'm just working. I'll be working over at Busey's, man. We have a big 4th of July party for the people at the house and stuff.
Okay, and, you guys having a party. Okay.
Yeah, it's small though because it ain't a party. You know, now it's just for the people who live in the house, the people who work for the company, and their friends and family and stuff. And we got a registered nurse at the front checking people's temperatures because it's still going to be like 30 40 people, you know? So it's like, it's a big house, but we don't want to not have the 4th of July party we have every year for the friends and family and the staff.
Yeah.
But we also don't want somebody to be like, oh, I had a great time eating ribs and now I'm dead, you know?
Yeah.
So
I like the fact that's responsible though, dude. Go ahead.
We got to. But real quick, before we get this episode over, this episode was sponsored by a friend of ours who may be at that 4th of July party, and that is Altman Bail Bonds, Mr. Tim Altman. With 20 years of experience, Altman Bail Bonds is open 24 hours a day. Their phone number is 352-343-6090, and they can do bails in Seminole, Orange, and Lake County. And I promise you, if you ever find yourself in trouble with the law, you want to make sure you get a good lawyer, and you want to make sure you get a good bail bondsman. So that's Altman Bail Bonds, 24 hours a day open, 352-343-6090. Tell them Real Laugh sent you.
All right. We love Tim, man. Shout out to Tim. Stay safe, everybody. And they're going to be checking your temperature at the Sausage Castle and handing out free condoms. So it's going to be a good time.
Condoms are for people with trust issues, James.
That is true. Thank you guys for listening. We will see you next week. Y'all be safe out there. We love you. Real Laugh 104.1.